Road not taken. This well-known poem is about making choices and the choices that shape us. Robert Frost is an American poet who writes simply but insightfully about common ordinary experiences. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them equally about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads one to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. So, in this beautiful poem, the author tells about his experiences in this poem. With this poem, we can understand about decision making. Let us see how. In the first paragraph, the author tells us that there are two roads that are diverged in a yellow wood, that is nothing but forests. Diverged means separated into two different ways. And he says that as he is one person, he could not travel both the roads, so he had to choose one. Long I stood means he was standing there and seeing which one to go and trying to make a decision. And he bent and saw how far he could see. It bent into the undergrowth or the dense plants that were growing there. In the second paragraph, he describes the roads. He says that the other road is also like this first road, and he thought that might be a better claim. Here it was grassy and wanted wear. Wanted wear here means that is not used. And as there was no one who passed it, and everyone it seemed equally passed by. And that morning it seemed that no one had stepped on that roads. And he says that as he is only one person again, he kept one road for another day. He doesn't know how the way leads, but he has to make a decision to move on. So he doubted if he can ever come back from what decision he took. Now, the author says with a sigh that somewhere ages before, I had to take a decision which shaped my life and had made all the change. So now let us look at some important words in this poem. Diverged, separated and took a different direction. Undergrowth, dense growth of plants and bushes. Wanted where, had not been used, hence here in the future. Thank you.